Now in the third video, the topic is frictional force. Okay, frictional force is a second type of contact force. Okay, and it uses friction. All right, maybe you know about friction. You have learnt about friction in class 7. See, what is friction? The force of friction arises between the surface of two objects. Okay, whenever, or you can say that it works against motion. All right, or whenever any two objects are moving, okay, or one is moving, one is stable, so the force which arises between their surfaces, okay, which arises between their surfaces, that will be called as frictional force. All right, the force of friction always acts on all moving objects. If the objects are stable, both are at rest, then friction will not be applied. But if any bit out of two objects, if any one of the object is moving, then friction force will be applied. Okay, and its direction is always opposite to the direction of motion. It means if any object is moving in this direction, so frictional force will be applied in this direction. Okay, so you can say that this force always works, or always work when uh, always works in the uh, opposite direction, you can say. Okay, force of friction comes into action only after interaction between two objects, as I said that when two objects are in contact, because this is a contact force. So when two objects are in contact, so this kind of force will be applied. Okay, because this is a type of contact force. See the example. See, as I said that when out of two any one object is moving, then friction force will be applied. Here two objects are, one is this foot, okay, and another one is this surface, land surface. Okay, so between the surface of his shoe sole and between the surface of this land, frictional force will be applied. And if this boy is moving in this direction, so friction force will be applied in this direction against the motion. All right, so examples are: due to force of friction between the surface of ball and the ground, that brings the moving ball to rest. Maybe you have noticed that whenever you just hit the ball, or whenever you kick the football, at certain time the ball stop moving. Okay, it stops moving because of the friction force, because friction force is working against the motion of the moving ball. All right, second example: when we stop pedaling a bicycle. You all used to ride bicycle. Okay, so whenever you stop pedaling a bicycle, it gradually slow down. You have noticed that it gradually slow down, or wheels moving, but at certain time they stop. Okay, finally they stop due to the force of friction. All right, due to the force of friction, that tires they stop at a period, okay, or at one time. So friction force works against the motion. All right, and there are number of examples. Okay, first one is that ball stops moving because of friction, and this cycle also stop moving at a certain time because of friction. All right.